My gosh. Oh, there he is. Okay, so Glenn Parker, we have got to run because Justin is out of the van. He just stepped out of the van. Okay, here he comes. Look at that. He's coming to our door. Okay, thanks, Glenn. Take care. Glenn Parker, the Brandon son. Let him in. Let him in there. Somebody let him in. He came all this way, and so this is happening in real time. In real time. There he is, Justin Trudeau. Oh, and a big hug. How's it going, Justin? Welcome. Welcome. Good to see you. Come on over here to the microphone. Thanks for taking time to stop in and see us today.
I have to apologize before we even get started for my co-host behavior because, well,
oh, you know what?
Were you following along on Twitter?
Who think you're a very handsome man, and he's giving me a hard time.
There you go. Well, he's the one drooling and filming, so.
Well, politically wise, yeah, I think that would be accurate. We're pretty excited to have you here. I think that's probably been the response. You were in Nipawa yesterday.
Nipawa, almost 200 people in a small, great place. It's been an amazing response right across the country.
So, Justin, we were talking this morning, and it's funny, you and your wife got married the year after my husband and I did. Our kids are almost the same age. I can barely handle this and everything going on at home. How do you do it?
I had 15-minute FaceTime with the kids this morning on the iPads. It's about, and actually I'm in the middle of a 2-week swing right across the western provinces, and instead of me going back in the middle to see them in Montreal, because my rule is I see them every 5 days no matter what, they came out and we spent 2 days up at Whistler. We had a great time, but I've been on the road now through rural Alberta, rural Saskatchewan, and now into Manitoba, and everywhere the response has been incredibly positive.
So what's happening? Why are you here, Justin, for folks that don't follow politics?
There's a Liberal leadership going on, and one of the things we've decided was, first of all, that every single riding has to have this, right across the country, has to have the same importance, the same weight in picking the leader. We can't just go to where there are lots of Liberals. We need to make sure that we reach out to places where Liberals have lost the connection with people, and that's why we're getting out and about. But the greatest thing is we're no longer requiring you to be a Liberal to vote for the Liberal leadership. You can just sign up for free if you want to help us pick the right leader. You sign up for free at justin.ca, and you get to vote for the leader of the Liberal Party without being a member, without being able to answer a skill testing question or prove your Liberal antecedents. We just want to trust Canadians to help us get it right, and that's why getting out across the country to as many people as possible to talk about doing politics differently has been getting a really positive response.
You know, Justin, obviously you spent some time as an educator. You even tried your hand at acting. Did you always kind of know in your heart of hearts that you'd end up in politics?
I always knew that no matter what I did, I would be making a difference. That's why I became a teacher. That's why I did a lot of environmental activism and youth advocacy. I ran Katimavik for many years. I've been out on the road giving speeches all my professional life. I realized, however, that even though I thought that politics might be something in the far-off distance, I realized politics needs young people too, and that's why I stepped in when I did.
Well, and I think that's why so many of us are so excited to see you. Is just, you know, you're just like me. You're just like my family. Your kids are small, and it's nice to identify with, you know, a younger leader who has a different perspective.
Well, you know, one of the things that I've seen across the country is young families like ours, where one or even both of the parents are having to make tough decisions about, you know, either being there for their kids or traveling sometimes, you know, for days and weeks at a time to northern Alberta or elsewhere to make a living for their kids and to provide a future for their kids. And I realize that the choice that I'm making here is very much about trying to make sure that I'm doing everything I can to make sure my kids' life is a better one, which is more than just being there to tuck them in every night, although I try to as much as I can. It's about making sure the world they grow up in is better.
Justin Trudeau's going to be at Brandon University today. I can't help but notice that on his head is no hat, and on his hands are no mitts. It's 42 below, but just wait, Justin. Look at what we've got for you for coming in. You took the time. We got a Starfm toque for you. Look at that.
There you go.
All right.
Glad you're filming, because on radio it just sort of loses the impact. But I'm wearing the hat and the mitts now. It'll will keep me warm for sure.
Okay, so and the only thing that I want to say to conclude is
Here,
when
we'll
you...
turn this way. Tammy, grab a picture.
Oh, we're going to take some pictures. Justin, when you're Prime Minister, you promise to come back and visit us again?
Listen, the whole point of being a good MP for me in Papineau was not just about getting elected during election times. It's about being there on the ground as often as I can, and I will continue to stay connected to Canadians throughout my political career.
What time are you at BU today?
I'm at BU at around 9 o'clock?
10 o'clock.
10 o'clock this morning.
Tomorrow morning in Winnipeg at the university, and then St. Boniface tomorrow afternoon. I'm right across the province throughout the coming days.
Justin Trudeau Weber, he made it! Awesome!
Listen, that's the power of social media. You invited me on Twitter, glad to drop by.
Thank you so much, Justin.
Thank you.